Welcome to day 11 of my Oracle DBA 100-day challenge. Today, we're diving into one of the most fundamental and powerful components of an Oracle database: parameter files, specifically file and SPFILE. These files control how the Oracle instance starts, how memory is allocated, how processes behave, and ultimately, how stable and performant your database will be. If you don't understand parameter files, you're flying blind as a DBA. What is a parameter file? When you start an Oracle database, the very first thing Oracle looks for is a parameter file. This file tells Oracle how to build the instance in memory. It defines critical settings such as SGA and PGA memory sizes, process and session limits, control file, data file, and log file locations, cache behavior, feature configurations like archiving, auditing, and recovery options. In short, no parameter file means no database startup. Types of parameter files in Oracle. Oracle supports two types of parameter files: file and SPFILE. Understanding the difference between them is essential. File, parameter file. The file, or text parameter file, is a traditional, human-readable file, usually named init.ora. Key characteristics. It's a plain text file. Stored on the operating system. Oracle does not update it automatically. Any change requires manual editing. A database restart is required for changes to take effect. Because of this, PFILEs are not recommended for daily production use. However, they are extremely useful in specific situations. Troubleshooting startup issues. Recovering from a corrupted SPFILE. Creating a new SPFILE. Emergency database startups. Think of the file as your manual backup control file for instance configuration. SPFILE, server parameter file. The SPFILE is the modern and recommended parameter file. Key characteristics. It is a binary file. Fully managed by Oracle. Supports dynamic parameter changes. Automatically records parameter updates. Required for advanced features. Within SPFILE, you can change parameters using SQL commands like AlterSystem, without restarting the database, depending on the parameter type. SPFILEs are essential for automatic memory management, SGA and PGA auto-tuning, RAC environments, production databases. In simple terms, if you're running production, you should be using an SPFILE. Key DBA commands you must know. Every Oracle DBA should be comfortable with these commands. To create a file from an SPFILE. Create file from SPFILE. This is commonly used for backups or troubleshooting. To create an SPFILE from a file. Create SPFILE from file. This is useful when rebuilding configuration after recovery. To view current parameter values. Show parameter. This allows you to quickly inspect instance settings. To modify parameters dynamically. AlterSystem set parameter equals value scope equals both. The scope clause controls where the change applies. Memory affects current instance only. SPFILE applies on next startup. Both applies immediately and persists. Understanding scope prevents accidental misconfiguration. When to use file versus SPFILE. Use SPFILE when running production databases. Using automatic memory management. You need dynamic parameter changes. Operating in RAC or clustered environments. Use file when the SPFILE is corrupted. You're troubleshooting startup issues. You need a simple, manual startup configuration. A smart DBA knows both, but relies on SPFILE for daily operations. Key lesson for today. Here's the most important takeaway. The SPFILE is the brain of the Oracle instance. Master it, and you control how your database behaves from startup to shutdown. Understanding parameter files gives you control, confidence, and stability as a DBA.